OTAs are in the books, and we're taking a look at the inside linebackers, specifically Josey Jewell. Hello, welcome into the studio. I am Phil Milani alongside Sidney Jones, the Hall of Famer Steve Atwater, and Eric Delilah. Steve, let's start with you. Josey Jewell, coming off a career year last year. Can he improve off of that this upcoming season?
Well, I think every player can improve, and I'm sure he's looking to do that. He had a really good year last year. Both he and Alex Singleton, Josey Jewell trailed behind Alex Singleton. Both of those guys were just really flying around, getting to the ball all over the field. He's going to be shooting to lead the team this year versus becoming in second, because there's great competition between those two guys for getting to the ball.
Yeah, and I think being together for a second consecutive season really helps. You heard Josey Jewell the other day say that being with Alex Singleton throughout the offseason program, throughout the preseason, you can develop even more chemistry. He can look over at Alex Singleton, there's a little head nod, a little wink, and they know, hey, we're going to change coverage here, or Josey's going to take Alex's responsibility for a play. That sort of thing, I think, can help take this group to the next level, and they were really solid. I mean, a couple of games here or there where they could have been a little bit better, but I think generally probably the best the inside linebackers have played here in Denver in quite some time.
Especially with them, it being their first year really playing together like that too.
Guys, 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions for Josey Jewell last year, 2.5 sacks, Sidney. But now he's got a new defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph, coming in. How do you think that'll impact what Josey's able to do out there?
I think we'll see, the same Josey we saw last year, if not better. I mean, he said that he loves Vance Joseph's defense, and he said the one that they're running is really similar to the one that he saw his rookie season here with the Broncos. And, he even said that Christian Parker, the secondary coach, was helping them since he, was on the coaching staff last year with the lingo to better understand this scheme and to kind of pick it up a lot faster too.
And here's Josey talking about his new defensive coordinator and why guys like to play for Vance Joseph.
Very communicative about stuff, likes to get it out there. If you have questions, he loves to answer them and loves to talk about that. So I feel like everybody has a good connection with him. A very personable guy. You can talk to him easy, and that's the best part about it.
So guys obviously like to play for Vance Joseph. We saw that a little bit when he was the head coach here, and then certainly last year in some of those behind-the-scenes videos with Arizona and stuff. It seemed like players really connected with Vance there. How about the depth at inside linebacker, guys? Justin Strnad there, Jonas Griffith, and then also they bring in Drew Sanders this offseason.
Yeah, I love the depth at the position. Guys going to fly around, and now Drew Sanders has to get up to speed. He has a ton of potential. And for where the team drafted him at, I believe that they're anticipating that he's going to see the field some during this season. So whether it be special teams, whether that be on third downs, he's going to see the field at some point.
And I think this group is really good for Drew Sanders, too, just the experience that is in that room. I mean, Josey's going on his 6th season here in the NFL, Alex his 5th. Those are 2 guys that he can really learn from.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at this group, it's as deep as really it's ever been in the last 5-6 years. Talk about the elite talent, I think, in terms of how do they play together with Josey and Alex Singleton as run stoppers, particularly guys that just rack up tackles. And then behind you've got Jonas Griffith, who we all thought was going to be a starter until he got hurt. You talk about Justin Strnad, who I think has some intriguing traits as a player. And then, of course, Drew Sanders. I mean, a Razorback, Steve.
That's right.
That's always a good thing. And from a pass rush standpoint, maybe he can do things a little bit differently than those other guys. So I think they complement each other well. You've got Greg Minuski, an experienced coach there to help him. I'm excited about this group.
Yeah, I think linebackers make some of the best special teams players as well.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And, Drew Sanders is going to be that pressure player. We've heard them talk about that. So maybe they'll be using these guys in some interesting ways. And I'm sure we'll learn more as we get to see them in mandatory minicamp this upcoming week. And then, of course, in training camp. That's going to do it for us. For Eric Delilah, Steve Atwater, and Sidney Jones, I'm Phil Milani.